Boom! What is up? This is Jason J. Boom Legaard, and as you're seeing here on the screen, you're this great photograph, and this is from No Excuses Summit. This is actually from No Excuses Summit number 3. And I'm in this shot. I'm the guy in the middle, of course, with the fedora. I'm in this shot with, on my right, a great friend of mine and one of my top mentors, Jonathan Budd. And that weekend I got the chance to meet, oh, look at that, it even brings up Tim Irway, a legend in the industry of network marketing as well. And I wanted to shoot this quick video along with the blog post that you're probably reading, because as I titled this, Personal Branding That Booms, 3 Top Tips. And I wanted to shoot this little video as a little, so you get the video, you get to see this picture a little bit more up and close. Here's the deal. The 3 top tips, all of these are crucial if you're going to stand out building your personal brand online. And I have used these consistently with energy, with passion since day one, back in May 2011, the day the J-Boom brand began, where it came into being, all thanks to my branding and life coach, Marisa Westerman. She is actually the one that came up with the nickname J-Boom, and from there we ran with it. And the brand is now, it's worldwide. There are people in Australia that know about J-Boom, or Mr. J-Boom, as someone over there likes to say, Julia, shout out to her. People in the UK, people in the Netherlands. It's all over the place. So here's the deal. As you see in this photograph, I got my, trademark fedora on. In fact, here is that bad boy right here. And this also was an idea from my life coach. She said, you know what, you're J-Boom. And when you go to No Excuses, you're not like a normal guy attending that event. You're standing out. You're a leader. And so she said, how about you try to get as many of the speakers to sign one of your fedoras. Sacrifice your white fedora for the sake of getting them to sign it. It was a huge hit. As you can see, I got almost everybody on there. And it was just a blast. It was just an absolute blast. Also, you see here, I've got this very unique shirt on. This is the shirt right here. Check it out. And it's an Asian style shirt. It's got dragons on it, the frog buttons, all that good stuff, because I've been into Asian culture since I was like 11 years old. And I actually bought that shirt in Vegas about 4 or 5 years ago. Very rarely had I worn it out in public, and I thought, you know what, I'm at No Excuses Summit. I'm in Vegas, and I'm at the VIP party. If ever there was a time to wear this shirt, it's now. So here are the 3 top tips. 3 top tips to personal branding that booms. Number 1, your passions are going to lead you to profits. As I just spoke about, I got my trademark fedora. I love my fedoras, so I'm rocking one in this picture. I'm rocking one that at every event I go to, different ones. I usually change them every day. Another passion, as I just said, I've been into Asian culture since I was 11 years old. Watched my first Bruce Lee movie. I was hooked. I learned about the samurai, the philosophy of the samurai. I learned on Japan, the languages, just everything that had to do with Asian culture. So guess what? That's passion of mine. I'm rocking my shirt. So your passions in life, I don't care what they are, allow them to be part of your personal brand. That is how you're going to personal brand and boom. Because if you're that passionate about it in your day-to-day life, then you're going to infuse that passion with your personal brand as you build your business. So that's the number 1 thing. Number 2, as you can see here, I am not taking a regular photo. I am, I got the fist, rah. I actually think I did scream in this photo when the event photographer came by. Excitement, passion, I'm having a blast, and so that's the picture I took. So that's the second tip, is when you are taking photographs at events, networking events, whatever it may be, with your team, don't just take a regular picture. think about your personality. Who are you? What do you like to do? At least you think about your energy. Think about your enthusiasm for your lifestyle that you're creating, and you express that with joy, fun, and just there's no limits on it. And so in this one, I don't know, I was feeling this energy. Boom, I'm screaming and giving the old the fist bump here. So that's the second tip. When you're taking photographs at events where people will see it, on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your blog, you never ever take a regular picture. All right. And then number 3, I actually just came up with this little kind of a catchphrase, maybe to solidify even these first 2 points for you. If it's you, then you gotta do. If it's you, then you gotta do. What I'm talking about here, if your personality is, I don't know, like it could be a variety of things. I mean, the point I want to make with this phrase is, if it's true to you, like for me, fedoras, it's part of my style now. A love of Asian culture, it's been part of me for decades. Whatever your interest, whatever your fashion style, even whatever how you talk, how you tell jokes, whatever, if it's true to you, then you got to do. And it's got to be part of your personal brand that booms. Because I always think of Gary Vaynerchuk when it comes to personal branding. He's like the king of it in my mind. Huge inspiration to me. And he always talks about, one of his great phrases is, being yourself, just being who you are, is easy. Acting all the time is exhausting. So that's what I'm saying. If it's true to you, then you got to do. Just be who you are. Embrace it fully. You bring the boom in your own special style. You don't hold back. You know it's who you are, and you just let it go. You let it go. And you don't care what people think, because it is true to you, so you got to do. You're not acting like someone else. You're not acting like, what you think people should see in you. Forget all that. So that's the third top tip, and that's probably the most important. It kind of brings together even the first 2. Those are just kind of more specific examples of it. But to get a personal brand that booms like mine, if it's true to you, you gotta do. And I just my friend Eddie Aguilar at Internet Lifestyle Network, he got the email from No Excuses last night, and this photograph is featured on the No Excuses Summit number 5. Coming up in 2014 as part of their video promo. Those are the types of results you can get with exposure when you have a personal brand that booms. And as you're building it, as always, gratitude is the attitude that gives your dreams altitude. That is how you roll 24/7, 365. And your personal brand, it's going to boom. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Enjoy the blog post as well. Make sure to reach out to me at www.jasonlegaard.com, and guarantee you're going to see more shenanigans like this. Boom!